What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. Good morning, everybody, on this Tuesday morning. Good morning. It's Veterans Day, so I don't know if a lot of people off today or what, but we at it. We're back. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. It's a good day. It's always a good day. It's always a good day when we link up. Y'all know how that go. So we here, and we gonna get into it. Another day. The Dallas Cowboys are not playing well. No, they're not. They not. They always sell the dream of the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys sell dreams. The Giants sell dreams. The Eagles do too. But the Eagles got their dream last year. But yeah, the teams sell dreams, man. The Cowboys make way more money off selling the dream. That's why they the richest. That's right. What's up? What's up, everybody? We up. We live. What's up? What's up, Ray J? What's up, 401? What's up, Yolanda? What's up, Robbie? What's up, Danny? What's up, Michelle? What's up, Mr. Larry? That's what I need, man. I need laughs in the morning. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's a real troll. All right, what's up, Shirley? What's up? What's up? What's up, Tanya? What's up, Kenna? What's up? What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to everybody that's in tune. Shout out to everybody at the like button. Appreciate y'all a lot. Everybody that Cash App, Super Chat, and everybody that enjoys the content, man. That's it. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Cause I'm getting the energy up. Cause it's about to go dark. All right. Brandy and Monica are still performing their same songs together, and it's okay. I just want y'all to know, Monica and Brandy, that's y'all Patti LaBelle now. You know, that's y'all Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight of your generation. And they had a gathering. And that's, to me, that's what they meant. To me, this concert was a gathering. It was a chance for them to just have an excuse to see each other and talk. Because they ain't see each other in a long time. I think it was just for them to see each other. And I also think somebody was pulling the publicity stunt. Because it was a see, being that me and others know what's up, I want to look at it like this. This concert was thrown to make it look like everything is okay. Everything is still functioning. BET is still exist. They try to make it seem like it was a BET event. Meanwhile, it was an event they threw themselves. Also, remember when I said at the end, they're going to be watching each other? I got the proof today. See, the celebrities pulled up to watch Brandy and Monica, but you're going to see something about Brandy and Monica. Everybody had to go see Brandy and Monica because everybody else got blackballed. There's nobody else left. I cannot believe they are still singing that same song, The Boy Is Mine. Are you serious? Here's your proof, man. Everybody else got wiped out, blackballed. There's nobody else left but Brandy and Monica, y'all. That's it. So we'll talk about that. We got a few other things we're going to talk about. I've been seeing updates with this stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to be wrong. Don't quote me on this. Nothing I say is a fact on this channel. Right? Boom. If I'm not mistaken, I think something being worked out for workers. I think the EBT people getting their stuff. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the EBT people are going to still get their stuff from now to the end of the year. But if I'm not mistaken, the working people that work for the gov about to get their back pay, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll talk about that. Other than that, y'all, let's go, man. Let's just go. Y'all, we up, man. We up. What's good, Punches? Got to talk about your bro, Doggnificent, man. Holla at him later. What's up, Punches? Shout out to Pull Up Punches, man. Y'all know what's up. Shout out to everybody that's up right now, man. What's up? I'm just being me, Timo. All right. So, like I said, man, I'm just chilling today. I'm chilling, man. Like I said, I have nothing against these people, man. Everything that had to be said is said already. All right. And I'm going to be honest with you. To me, y'all, they just sad. It's all sad. It's all sad. It's all sad to me. Sad to me. It's a revelation. Everybody's gone. The last character standing are all the characters that were meant to be left standing. We also had a proof today. Nobody was ever going to rise above these characters. Every character that came in was to make money and to make them look good. Every artist that blew up and threw a party, it was for them to come and look good at your party. Can you finally see it now, y'all? When I told y'all all these things for the beginning, when you're the favorite and you picked by them executives, you always gonna have a career no matter what. That's why you'll see Monica never had to work hard. Brandy never had to work hard. See? It's all clear now, y'all. And you see that Jay-Z, Beyonce pulls up for them. Queen Latifah, everybody, Rihanna pulled up. They always there. So this is my thing. There's a lot of things going on. I also think, look, I already assumed that Jay-Z was behind the No Limit situation with Cash Money. I assume they're behind this too. All right? Now, if they're not behind it, I also look at it as Jay-Z and Beyonce came to make themselves known. Because when they came, meaning, just put it like this, I knew about the Monica concert. I knew about the concert because I knew that Jay-Z and Beyonce went to it. So this is what I'm showing you. Jay and Beyonce was able to steal the attention because they used it for publicity stunt. I saw about them first. Then I saw about the concert. Did you get it? Yeah, because they slick like that. They knew how to do it. They purposely took a picture of them watching the show. You know what I'm saying? The Boy Is Mine tour in Los Angeles. What? After all the talk been going around recent about what? How they don't support nobody. How they don't support Memphis Bleak. They don't support nobody. They didn't support nobody for their whole era. All right. All these things we've been talking about. Also, what we know? We know about the family of what? We know Jay-Z and Brandy go way back. We know all this. It's a family. I'm not going there today. Who cares? The Boy Is Mine tour in Los Angeles over the weekend supporting Kelly Rowland, Brandy, and Monica. They were there supporting their family because they are a family. Now let's go back to TRL. Let's go back to MTV. Remember when Kelly was a star, Destiny Child, then Brandy was a star, Monica, all at the same time. They all grew up together, y'all. They're a family. Leah's gone, and a few others are gone. However they gone, they gone. But you're going to see. Right? When I said stuff like they never liked K. Michelle, now you can see everybody they didn't like, they're gone. Everybody that was supposed to end up how they ended up like that. The main thing I'm showing y'all is what I said. In the end, they're going to be watching each other. That's it. Right? That's how they wanted it. That's how they got it. And I'm talking about on this internet, and wherever they at in their department, they wanted to be just how they wanted to be. They're the same idiots that want to watch TV, but they want the TV to be exact. They want every show to be exactly how they want it to be. That's how they watch TV. No, y'all, they're loon balls. But I'm showing you, in the end, this is what they wanted. Everything they got is what they want. They wanted everything you see, y'all. That's the main thing I want y'all to get. See? Okay, like with the girl Mia, you hear about, okay, where's Tia Marie at? I'm just going to show you, whoever they wanted around is going to stay around in the end. But what else I know? A lot of them can't go nowhere anyway. Kelly Rowland always going to be a member of Destiny Child, and nothing she's going to be able to say about it. Why? When somebody want to do a Destiny Child reunion, Kelly Rowland know what she got to do. That's right. She know who controls the show. Use your brain. Did you ever think Kelly Rowland was going to leave Beyonce and have a career after that? Did you ever believe that? All right, then. Or it's best for you to play her friend for the rest of your life, right? Okay, then. You have no say. Just like they don't have no say. Now, let me show you how it's always in your face. Remember when I spoke about how the industry always going to own their ass? When I said that Brandy, Hollywood baby, just like Monica, you see them straight jackets on? Locked down. That mean their ass ain't going nowhere. The industry own them. That's right. Those are the two industry babies. So when you hear these rumors about Hollywood, the secrets are in not only the Jeffrey Epstein story, it's in the story of how the industry signed these young ladies when they were young teenagers. Get it? Also, don't forget, they're the same label made as Bad Boy Records. Same family. That's okay. But I'm showing you, family will always be family. Family will always be family. Just like they were always family. But they had to sell the drama. I cannot believe they are selling the same drama from when we was kids. This stuff is weird to me now, y'all. It's trippy to me. Why? They didn't make no music in between that. You know how many albums they could have collaborated on? They are still going this. They ran with that fake beef stuff forever. They never had beef, never. And they still ran with that gimmick. But it's not about what they did. It's about showing you they didn't create nothing else. They just ran with that gimmick forever. But it's just that we older now. And to me, it looks weird to see grown-ups at this event that's really about nothing. Get it? We just saw them do the verses a couple years ago. The same shit. Same thing. So they do the same verses. Now they do the show. No, they're trying to get all the money they can get in the end. I also think they're using these to link up with each other. Because black entertainment ain't doing good at all. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, so you see Kelly rolling on. It's not hard to figure out who's behind the shit, y'all. It's not hard to figure out who's behind it. No, man. People, in my opinion, people are throwing events to try to convince me that this music is still doing something and that they are still under some type of control or influence. How I know that? Well, if this tour was coming, if this tour is active, I didn't hear about it before it came. I didn't see no promotion. I didn't hear about nothing. I didn't even know what was happening. Didn't even know. That's why I say, is it a real tour? Because I know it's nothing for certain people to put something together real quick, just like they did verses. So I'm just saying that because somebody made sure they was there taking pictures. But I'm just showing you this stuff. I'm showing you why it's a funeral, because it's old and dry. And then I'm going to show you backstage it looked like they was at a funeral. No, I want to show you wherever they go, they dark. What was Brandy producer name? Dark Child. No, they are dark. All right? And they're old. And they the new Patti LaBelle. See? This is how I knew about the concert, because the attention was about them first. Beyonce and Jay-Z attends the concert. It was, I told you, I think they threw this concert to get the shine. I swear to God, that's how they work. Because they got more attention of the show than them. And I didn't see no pictures on stage. But I know one thing. I know who was controlling the show and who got the attention. Like I said, I saw them first. Then I was like, oh, Brandy and Monica had a concert? I was like, okay. But I know me, and I know what they doing. I said, nah, they gonna make sure they get on that camera. They because I know they playing this role. Everything's okay. I'm straight. We straight. No, we don't be in the UK like that. We good. You feel me? Meanwhile, fool, they giving them a concert from when we was teeny boppers. Even though just one of those days was about having a period, and I Just Want to Be Down was her talking about hanging with grown-ups. Now, mind you, we already spoke about all this a couple years ago. Do you know they actually did that song, I Just Want to Be Down, still? And Queen Latifah was there for real? But even when Brandy did this song, Brandy was a juvenile and Queen Latifah was older than me. All right, that's just what it is. So my point is this. I'm just showing you when I said people are stuck in a certain time capsule. It's never going to change. Those women always fighting each other. Remember, they must always fight each other. Whether you see it on Love and Hip Hop, whether you was raised hearing it on a song, they supposed to always fight each other. Foxy Brown, Little Kim, fight each other and then monetize it. And they've been doing this for decades. See how it's decades now? I finally can say this feud goes back straight up 15 years old. 14, 15 years, get it? Straight teenager shit. But you're going to see, out of all of those years, they didn't do nothing else. They didn't top nobody. Y'all kept talking about Brandy around Whitney. She never had no damn Whitney voice. She didn't never top Whitney's song. She ain't even come close. I'm showing you our eras had nothing to do with real music. It was all about hype, publicity, who was favorite. You're going to see whoever you liked. It didn't matter. It's not a coincidence all the rappers I like, somehow something happened to them. It's not a coincidence all the singers you like, something happened to them, or they fell off, whatever it was. You forgot their name, something happened. All the favorite songs you used to like, Somehow, something happened to that artist some kind of way. But then everybody, you was like, well, they all right. They all right. Everybody you knew couldn't sing for a fact. Somehow they still around. To this day, they still say Mary can't sing or dance. She's still around, right? All right. Because now y'all get the facts of this shit was controlled. This was the whole thing you were supposed to get in the end. This is all part of the revelation on who they really are, what they really about, what they do. And the main thing y'all had to get was, when I said all of them are together, they're all handpicked, and every star, every person name you say out your mouth is from their family, one way or another, if they've been around this long. It's just that they all play different roles. Some are cooler than others. See, Monica cool. She always be chilling. She's cool, but she's still with the family. Get it? All right. So everybody that disappears is because they not with the family no more. All right? And don't forget, this is goddamn Diddy's family. That's all it is. It's Diddy family. All right? So the only thing is, the truth is how this going to play out and who's really behind it. But I'm going to show you what I've been telling you. Now I'm going to show you what the public is finally talking about. Finally, 2023 told y'all this. When I said they are no longer relevant. America still loves Beyonce and Jay-Z. See the sauce? But these newcomers just beat their popularity, which means they are not the most popular no more. But guess what? They're not supposed to be. They're older. Their career's over. It's not their fault. It's not even that they fell off. So what we trying to tell you, the only thing you're watching and what's been going on is the older generation don't want to accept their time is up. This is why they're embarrassing themselves, because they don't want to stop, and they don't want to pass the torch. But then again, I want you to see they have nobody to pass the torch to, because they kept the game to themselves. That's what I want y'all to see. Yeah, Monica, you gonna be around. Brandy, you gonna be around, but you ain't no threat to Beyonce. It's that simple. Long as nobody got no threat to Beyonce, you can stick around. That's it. But if you got a voice for real, you got a real fan base, a real following, if they love you like that, that's a problem. You don't even got to sing like that. All they got to do is love you. That's a problem. All right? And when you ain't, see, well, I got to tell you, the secret is they've been controlled from teenagers. They already know their place. When they get a phone call, you got the new generation, they ain't going for it. Get it? Certain people, like I said, they can't control. Just what it is. Certain people they can't control. See, you see how they control them? That's how they wanted to control Nicki. See, you got it clear now? This is how they want to control Nicki. So since they couldn't control Nicki, Nicki wasn't nothing. See, that's how it works, y'all. If they could have controlled Nicki like this from day one, everything would have been cool. If they could have controlled, same way they control them, same way they control Lil' Kim. See it now? Same way they control Mary. All right? Anybody else, you ain't no good to them. All right? But you also see where their careers went, right? All right then. They've been controlled their whole life from teenagers. All right? They introduced them to the world at 14, 13. They probably been around since 10, 11. Like I say, I know how this thing go. They been controlled, y'all. Boy, I'm not saying that because it's a damn shame. That's all you got left. That's the thing. That's the part that's not. You see? No. I could see if it was Brandy, Monica, and then they got SZA pulling up. You know, they got SZA there. Mariah the Scientist there. They got some new people, right? No. No, this is your Patti LaBelle. Your Gladys Knight now. So the question is, why did everybody pull up to this event? Is that all they got left? Did they pull up for their own press? Did they have just to have a meeting? Because now you're going to see, since Diddy been announced to be at Fort Dix, you're going to see everybody's moving around again. See? Since Diddy got his time, you're going to see everybody moving around again. Now that we know if the Diddler ain't coming home. Are you seeing it? That's what you're looking at. We finally know the Diddler ain't coming home now. All right, we can get back to the show, getting some of this money. All right? Whole time, they probably make a phone call behind the scene. Don't worry, as soon as the trial over with, I got y'all. No, you're going to see, y'all. You're going to see it. When they was on top, they ain't wanting to do it. None of this shit, man. When they was on top, they didn't want nothing to do with it, y'all. They have nothing left That's why they gotta come, because they need any good image they can get. All right, they need any good image they can get, and that's just what it is. That's my opinion. It's not a fact. That's my opinion. They also could have went because they heard Rihanna was coming. I don't know, but all I know is they made sure they put the camera on them, and this whole show was about them going to the show. It had nothing to do with the show. See, because they had photographers filming them there, so they had a whole rollout. That's why I say I know how media work. So, because the news was Jay-Z and Beyonce attends the concert, Brandy Monica. So I'm like, I know they put publicity. So let me see what this is about. And I said, yeah, this event was for them to shine. Had nothing to do with nobody else. That's what, just tell you the truth. It didn't. It was about them. That's why they made sure they took this picture. I swear to God. That's how strategic they be. They made sure they took that picture, standing at the stage. All right? But you'll see the shit looks scripted, bro. They also might have been there to spy on Rihanna, man. Let's go. Rihanna was there. But you're going to see, now we looking at the part, y'all. You're going to see it clear. It looks like a funeral. Y'all know what funerals look like? How the hell them celebrities in there and it's dark like that? Told you, man. They're dark clouds. See the dark clouds in the room? Ah, man. I told you wherever they go, they dark, man. You don't believe me? Y'all be thinking this shit just footage. You seen many rappers, bro. You see how dark he look? I told you he just dark. Do you see it now? Can you see it? Broad daylight, bright ass hallway. He's just a dark character, y'all. He's dark. Straight negative. See how dark they are? They dark. When they come out, they really ashamed of themselves, bro. See their head down? See the shade? Dark. They just dark. See, let me show you something. I'm going to show you energy. See them standing there? They just look dark and gloomy. I want y'all to see this for real talk. You can see pictures of a lot of rappers, but they don't never look dark like that. You see some rappers look colorful, some rappers, whatever you think, they look like rap, they shining, whatever. I'm talking about no jewelry. They got a bright aura to them. Whenever you see this man, he looks dark. I don't care where you see him at, because he's a dark spirit. This is what I want people to understand. When certain people come around, it's going to be dark. It might have been better. It might have been lit if it was just Rihanna, but as soon as they was there, shit was dark. Wow, people can't even be themselves. No, y'all, some people are just dark. And dark also means corny and boring. All right? That's it. It looked like a funeral at the backstage, y'all. See that funeral? Brandy stayed with her funeral colors on, straight funeral. Queen Latifah looked like she was ashamed of herself. She still had to dress up, like set it off. No, you know what made me look at it weird? When I saw Queen Latifah, y'all. Because I know they had to sing that song, I Just Want to Be Down. That song goes back when Brandy was a damn teenager. I hope Queen Latifah and MC Lyte ain't doing nothing to Brandy back then, because I assume Queen Latifah put Brandy in the scissors back then. That's what I assume. I assume when they made that video with that young lady, I assume they did something to her. One of them did. Out of her, MC Lyte, and Yo-Yo, I believe Queen Latifah did something. So I'm just telling me. She did something to Brandy Young. Go watch that video again. I Just Want to Be Down. And look at Queen Latifah, grown ass, walking around that video. Yeah. Being that you know she Cleo now. I think Cleo did something to Brandy. Anyway, know why I say that? Because it looked like Queen Latifah was ashamed of herself. It looked like Queen Latifah knew what she did to Brandy when she was young, and she was ashamed of herself. I also think Queen Latifah was ashamed of herself because she still had to dress up like the old Queen Latifah, and I think Queen Latifah about damn near 60. And I think she was embarrassed of herself, y'all. Plus, I told y'all Queen Latifah's show got canceled off TV. So I think that's all she had, but something is telling me, man, when I saw Queen Latifah, she had like this guilty look on her face, man. And I assume she did something to Brandy, man. I just assume it. I don't know why. I'm wrong. Don't believe nothing I say. But you'll clearly see, it looked like Queen Latifah was ashamed of herself. Like, she was ashamed of herself for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm this old. I still got to perform with Brandy. I got to still do this song. I Just Want to Be Down. Family, that song is from 1994. Are you getting this shit? All right, now. You ain't going to get away with calling all your elders old. Remember you were joking on them, talking about they old? Remember you kept talking about your elders? I don't want to hear that stuff. They still listen to that old stuff. Remember that you were saying that? Looked to me like somebody turned into their mamas and grandmamas. See, here's your Patti LaBelle See that, y'all? This day generation now. It's your turn. This your Patti LaBelle. This your Aretha Franklin. This your Gladys Knight. No, man, Brandy's Gladys Knight. It's your era now, y'all. It's your era. It's your turn. You ain't gonna keep tricking me, man. I mean, look, the era looks good for their age. Don't get it twisted. The era look good for their age. They about everybody going on 50, but it's the truth. Why I'm saying that? Because nothing else. It's not like they doing their new shit. It's not like they dropping the album together and then they went into the old songs. They didn't do nothing. They just performing the old songs they got. But I told you the narrative is people big ass kids. So you could do a show in 2025 of a song that came out when they was 13, 14. Just one of those days is about a young lady getting her first period in junior high school. That's a nasty song. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. All right? Same record label as the Diddler. They grew up with the Diddler. That's the Diddler nieces. It's the truth. All right? Just one of those days. Because that was out the same, all that stuff was at the same time as Flavor in Your Ear. And the joke is he talking about jizz in your ear. And her thing was I want to be down hanging with grown-ups. Grown women that turn you out. That was Brandy. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, you know, tell the truth, woman. Y'all know when y'all were young, y'all hung around them older women, and some of them turned y'all ass out or try to get you to do stuff. Y'all gonna admit it? Y'all gonna admit it? Because that's what I just want to be down was about. You gonna hang with the grown woman, and you know what you're gonna do. All right. So my point is this, y'all. I don't got nothing against none of them, man. It's just the truth that they don't got no other music. They don't got no other songs. And this was a joke. It was a funeral. I think it was just a gathering. I think they just do this event to come together. That's what I think, y'all. I didn't even know it was a show. It wasn't getting no real promotion. But you see Brandy, right? No, man. She's dark. Very dark. Like I said, Brandy, did you hit somebody by mistake? Sorry, Brandy, I want nothing to do with you. You bad luck. Don't talk to me about black cats. No, it's not just black cats. Brandy got a body just like Gucci, man. What's wrong with y'all? Brandy is more gangster than Jay-Z and everybody. It's the truth. All right? Brandy's more gangster than her brother. But do you see Queen Latifah ashamed of herself? Do you see Queen Latifah acting like Al Iverson? Oh, you gonna act like you didn't see the brat walking around pregnant as a stud, huh? I don't rock with y'all no more. You see Queen Latifah jersey 65 on it? Because Queen Latifah about to be 65. That's why. All right? Do you get what this shit is now? It's sad, y'all. It's sad. It's sad. Do you see the back of the show looking like a damn funeral? Now you saw, I'm just talking about this generation. Now you saw many other rap shows. You saw many other rap concerts. You see everybody look bright, happy. You see they look different. I just wanted you to see that these dark clouds are who they are now. They're miserable. They hate their life. They still praying and hoping that no videos don't drop from 1998. Because Queen Latifah was around too. Yes, she was. And I'm going to assume Queen Latifah abused a lot of women too. So Queen Latifah, know why I'm saying this? I'm tired of seeing men get in trouble. I want to see the first woman get in trouble. She's going to be funny as hell. I want to see the first woman in a Me Too movement. I want to see the first woman freak be arrested. I want to see Queen Latifah go down. I think she's just like Diddy. I think her and Missy are just like Diddy. All right? I want to see the first female go down. No, Missy ain't been staying away for it. No, they scared to death. People like Missy scared because what y'all don't get, Diddy called Missy his sister. So just think in your mind what Diddy and Missy used to do together. You just think of that. And then they got the brat with them. As far as I know, Brat and Missy was holding down legs. That's how I look at them. And you're going to see, since all this Diddy shit, that bad boy shit, Missy, the Brat, make sure they don't got nothing to do with that era because I know they was all in at that time. Trust me, y'all. Brat is another one. Brat know the whole bad boy, Biggie, all that shit. They stay away from it. Trust me. The main ones that know the most stay away from it because they was with Diddy tight. Trust me. And I know, I'm willing to bet Diddy had the Brat and Missy and Queen Latifah doing a lot of dirt back in the day. Are you crazy? Let's go. Queen Latifah's ashamed of herself. Now, you don't believe dark clouds? Look at dark clouds, y'all. Don't they look dark? You seen many rappers. They look depressing, don't they? They look like they're ashamed of themselves. Queen Latifah, you know what you did with Diddy. Did I not prove it to you? Showed you Diddy be in prison laughing more than them. Diddy be in prison happy as hell. They free, looking like they about to die. They miserable. This is a funeral, y'all. It's a funeral. Queen Latifah sad her show just got canceled. She ain't getting no more checks. Black people don't support her no more. Get it? Because you know why? Y'all forgot Queen Latifah sold out. Y'all forgot Queen Latifah crossed over. No, she crossed over and they was done with her ass. That's what happened. Remember, she was doing movies Chicago. She was doing all these other movies, remember? No, they finished with her. That's it. And she was on CBS. So it's not a coincidence she got fired. Speaking of Queen Latifah, we got to talk about, I told you, in the dark for all of them. Y'all kept saying Brandy and Ray J related to Snoop Dogg, right? Y'all kept saying they cousins. Well, let's look at their cousin. Because it's being alleged his ass about to get kicked off The Voice. Now, the other day, I spoke about Snoop Dogg's New Year's Eve special being canceled. Guess what? They saying that was just a front. They said the real plan is to kick his ass off, period. It is being said that Snoop Dogg is not getting away with those phobic slurs he made. He is not getting away. He's going to be off that TV. Yup. Told you they all getting smoked, y'all. Snoop Dogg's future on The Voice being reevaluated. Due to his homophobic comments, claims Insider NBC is a family brand. So he offended families. That means, you seeing it already? That means Snoop Dogg going to be out of there. Trust me. They just got to do it right according to contracts. Shout out to everybody that's up. Appreciate everybody catching the live. Appreciate everybody. What's up, all of y'all? We're up. We up just having fun, y'all. We just having fun. No negative energy allowed around here. That's right. Anybody with negative energy, block them. Straight up. Just to do it. So, Snoop Dogg gonna be off the TV, y'all. So you got, like I said, you see what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? Yeah, they having concerts, but that don't mean nothing. You know what a concert is for rappers, entertainers? Do you know what a concert is for them? That's like me and you throwing our own party, saying, pull up, y'all, pull up. I'm about to do my thing. Yo, pull up. It's nothing but a gathering. That's all it is for them. That's all it is. How we know that? I know it's just a gathering because there's no real acts on the damn act. That's how I know. I don't see The Weeknd. I don't see SZA. I don't see nobody you got to pay for real, no real money. Get it? I don't see Taylor. I don't see a lot of shit on there. Icespice. I'm just saying. There's some shit thrown together. This is also because Nicki Minaj been on somebody's ass. So I told you, they still stuck on that media control. Instead of them addressing people or addressing shit, they just think the more stuff they do is going to go away. Meanwhile, y'all, they only deal with who they control. You got the proof now. This is a staged environment. It's all it is, a staged environment, y'all. Because all they friends there. It's a gathering. That's all it is. Jay-Z missed his friends. He moved to UK. He ain't seen nobody in a while. He's behind the scenes, Live Nation. He can throw a concert whenever he want. This was the excuse to get out the house. Don't forget, celebrities ain't got shit to do. Get everybody ass out the house and let's come together, y'all. And then we're going to talk about the old days, shit like that. No, they got them celebrating because Diddy in prison. That's why. I'm going to call this after Diddy celebration. They ain't had the same energy was going to court. That's why we don't respect their ass. All right? If they would have did this shit while the diddler was going to trial, then we would have respected it. No, this is called, glad that stuff over with. That's called. Now, see Snoop Dogg? Now, it's mighty funny. All attention on Snoop Dogg now. How we know that? When you don't get no more good news, that is the sign it's over. When you don't get no good news, when you at a level where the only good news you get is the good news you put out on yourself. When you get to the point of the only good news you have is the good news you putting out on yourself. Once that's all you got left, you don't got no news. Because once you start getting bad news, that means the world don't believe you no more. Thank you very much, Redbird. The world don't believe you no more. Once Snoop Dogg made that phobic comment, even if he did a video after that, apologize, they don't believe him no more, y'all. That's the real world. Now, in your world, Snoop Dogg, they forgive you and everybody. They forgive anybody. You, Snoop Dogg, where you from? You can give somebody a field goal kick up their ass, and they're going to forgive you next week if you got money. So, Snoop Dogg, y'all only get forgiveness amongst where y'all be at. Nobody else want to be around y'all. It's that simple. Nobody else want to be around y'all. Did I not just show y'all what they said about Snoop Dogg? It applies to Jay-Z and Beyonce. What they say? Why don't they just leave? They say Snoop Dogg is a used car salesman. That's Jay-Z too, guys. They won't leave. They just won't leave. This is the mental issue now. Family, you worked at your job 20 years. Your job gave you every goddamn clue. They want your ass to go. Your job started making sure people park in your spot on purpose. You parked in that spot 20 years. But they making sure they let people park in your spot every day to piss you off. Because they want you to go. You know what else they do to you when they want you to go? Start taking your parking spot. Now guess what happened to you? Somebody's going to throw your lunch in the trash on purpose at work. Just to do it. You're going to be mad, but they're trying to tell you, man, you need to just retire. You get on our nerves. But you don't want to leave, right? Then what's going to happen? Next thing you know, they're going to start making your ass work hard. You've been there how long? 20 to 30? They're going to make sure they give you the hardest task. Because they're going to try to make your ass quit. Because you just don't know when to leave. All right? That's how this shit is for Snoop and Jay-Z and the rest of them. They ass don't want to leave, y'all. They the old heads at the goddamn job. They don't want to leave. And guess what else they be doing, bro? Snitching on you doing lunch break. All that. They the ones make sure you don't get no raise. That's them. Now you're going to see they hung around the rap game so long, they don't even got no more employees. They don't got no more employees. They done fired everybody. They done took all the checks for themselves. Now, let me show you how fucked up the game is. Y'all don't get. I tell you, I get off my laughs. They crashed the game so fucking bad. Not only do they control the game, they got to be the fans too. No, Jay-Z, y'all the fans because y'all ran all the fans off, dummy. That's why y'all the fans now. You got what you wanted. Y'all wanted everybody going. The fans love DMX. You didn't like it. Everybody the fans love going. So Jay-Z, go to your own show then. Fuck it. Y'all be the fans. Y'all said y'all want to control everything. Now y'all got it. I showed you. In the end, they exposed themselves. They control the stage. But guess what? Now you're going to watch the stage, fool. You wanted Monica to be the last standing. You wanted Brandy to be left. That's all y'all got. Y'all just wanted Kelly. Well, y'all watch him then. See that, lunatics? Y'all watch him. Y'all watch him then. Because that's what y'all doing. No. This mean they blackballed everybody in the game to the point they had to be the fans too. That nigga, you got the proof. Jay-Z was a rapper, a CEO, and a fan. No, y'all, it's the truth when you get what I'm really saying, man. When you get what I'm really saying. The fool want to be the last man standing even to the damn crowd. That's all he got left. Family, how you going to manipulate TV? That's them. They're so sick, they would try to manipulate the TV shows. Meaning, what's the sense of me watching TV if I want to control every damn TV show? All right. Thank you very much. They only at this thing because they've been getting bad press, but it's not about that. I want y'all to see they're actually looking at nothing. Why? Family, this is nobody but their family, and this ain't no damn concert. If they are singing songs from goddamn 94, 96, what is this for real? All right? Now, was this also to prove how many grown-ups are idiots paying for this shit? I don't know. But I just want to try to see. If I don't make jokes, we just going to be at a funeral. And I'm going to say it again. Am I tripping, y'all? Does it not look like Queen Latifah's ashamed of herself? Queen Latifah, did you do something to Brandy when she was young? Because I believe you got some Diddy in you. Now, Queen Latifah, were you don't if what I said, don't screw what I said. Queen Latifah, were you just looking like that because you was ashamed of yourself that you had to dress up as Cleo at 59? And you had to do that old song? Was you ashamed because of that? And your TV show got canceled? I don't know. But I know one thing. They look dry and miserable. That has nothing to do with the footage. No, when you film them, it just looked like that. It's just what it is. I'll show you later. Nah, man. You see them backstage. Okay, you got it. You see Snoop Dogg on The Voice? Okay, his ass about to get kicked off. It's the end of an era, y'all. Once, like I said, once they're gone, everything will light up. You will feel like you in a new world. Trust me. See Snoop Dogg looking dark? Told you they all look the same. Told you thought playing? No. Whole different show, whole different place, but it looked like Snoop Dogg with them. See that? No, y'all, they just need to go. Let's go. Guess what happened, y'all? Magically, Stephen A responds. Now, I ain't saying he responded to me, but I know one thing. They've been talking about him a couple days. Stephen A responded yesterday. I know I spoke about it yesterday. All I know is this. We're all on YouTube. I know how to come across people's desks just like they come across mine. And you on YouTube, you're going to see shit just like I see you. Like I said, they going to play make-believe, but after a while, they know what's up. Stephen A had to respond. All I know is, like I said, it ain't just because of me. I'm just saying. People been talking about him the past couple of days. I spoke about this yesterday. And all I know is Stephen A addressed it. Let's go. Not only did he address it, he responded to Michelle Beadle and Carrie Champion. What am I showing you? They've been on his ass. Like I was saying, Stephen A knows he had enemies for a minute. He thought they'd been his enemies. But magically, he addressed their ass yesterday. Still saying? So I was going to say, for those who caught the show yesterday, you get it clear. All right? So I was showing you, man. I'm showing y'all, YouTube. Stephen A was not talking about this at all. But he had to address it yesterday. Because it's getting hectic out here. Just giving y'all clues. All right? Just giving y'all clues. This shit been going on for a minute. But one thing I will give Stephen A credit, at least he addressed and faced all his issues. He don't run. He don't try to put out no fake news to distract. He addressed it. But I'm also going to say, damn, Stephen A, it is kind of messed up you had to address the woman because it didn't kind of look right. Why? Because if you have nothing to prove, you have nothing to talk about. But I'm just going to leave it alone, man. I'm going to leave it alone. But I'm just showing you. Stephen A had to address Michelle Beadle, but Carrie Champion been going at his neck too. Because she been sharing the content. Yeah, y'all. Stephen A got woman on his ass. So I'm just going to show you, man. I'm pretty sure Molly pulling strings behind the scenes too. Now, being that I spoke about all this stuff yesterday, let me give y'all an update when I said everybody is not in the trash. And I wanted y'all to understand. It's only characters from the 30-year process. Like I said, they are the only ones finished because they are old. And the ones, the ones of us that don't want to accept they old, well, we just going to stay with the same old stuff. But people like me, I'm into whatever I'm into. Meaning, I don't go by who I like. I go by what it is. So I just want to show y'all, it is other people successful. But it's just that they're not glorified hype and they're not part of your favorite entertainment circle. See? ESPN is for you guys. Remember I told you that? ESPN is for you guys. But you see this woman right here? She works on the NFL network every day. And the NFL network is very diverse. See that? You don't know her name. A lot of y'all don't know her name. No hype. She does the same work Molly Karen does, might do more. You don't know her name now, do you? All right. I'm showing you. Whoever they want you to know, you're going to know. Whoever they want you to rally behind, you're going to rally. So I must always get this stuff clear. When I say it's over for certain people, I always tell you, people with a certain behavior. Because the truth is, a lot of people are winning. It's just that they're not your favorite. Or you don't know about them. Why? Because you didn't try nothing new yet. You're the one that keep buying the same old shit. ESPN corny, I turn channel. See that? I support somebody else. When you watch Good Morning Football on the NFL Network, you're going to see black, white, Asian, Hispanic, everybody, Latino, everybody. Well diverse. See how it's colorful? See how it's colorful? Now, you see how I tell you about all other shows? See how some shows look dark? All right. See the diversity? All right. I'm just showing you. Now, do your homework and find out her name if you want to know, if you want to talk about something. I say that for certain people because I was speaking about Stephen A. was calling Pat McAfee the white boy, right? So, update. Let me show you. You see that black guy right there? That's Pat McAfee homeboy. What am I showing you? He's not that famous, is he? You don't hear his name a lot, like Michael Irvin, Stephen A., Deion Sanders. You don't hear his name like that, do you? He played football just like, you don't hear his name like Shannon Sharp, do you? He plays sports just like them. Guess what? He don't act like them. Guess what? He ain't no coon. What else? He don't act like no Uncle Tom neither. He ain't no goddamn goofy. You know what I like about him? He's very respectful, very laid back, very analytical, and I like the way he carries himself. He a cool dude. But the thing is, like I said, it's the cool dudes go unknown. Meanwhile, man, he in position over Shannon and all of them. He been winning too. He been winning with Pat. That's Pat homeboy. They played together. See what I'm saying? But I want y'all to see, when I say these things, it's only over for certain people. The people you know and love are the brothers and sisters that control the whole shit. And if you're not down with them, you're not cool. That's why I say you got to have a different back in here. See, if you're not with the gang, you got to be with somebody that got your back, like Pat. See, that's how it go. And then they can't blackball you. When I showed you, that's why when Kanye got away from them, that's why he went with the Kardashian family. See, when you get away from them, you got to have a certain backing. That's what I'm gonna show you the process. That's why when Eve left, she went with that man overseas. It's certain things you got to do to get away from their ass. It's right. You got to go to somebody that he can't touch. You got to go to somebody that he can't do. He got no say-so in. Get it? That's how you get away from them, y'all. I'm just going to tell you what it is. So when I'm showing you success, see, you might see Stephen A. going through what he's going through, meaning you going to focus on who they want you to, but I just wanted y'all to see. For those who are caught up in race, I just wanted you to see. It's other people winning, right? It's just that you don't know about them because you caught up in your same characters of 30 fucking years. It's all it is. I'm always in the know. I don't buy what people sell me. I'm a real consumer, meaning I buy what I want. And if your stuff is authentic, if you got good product, I will be back and I will spend more money with you and I will be a loyal customer. That's me. So I was always telling y'all, my whole aspect on YouTube, online, all my opinions are as a consumer. That's what people don't get. None of my judgment is as a content creator. Or I'm saying I judge as a consumer, an average Joe, because that's how I live my life. When I want to watch something, I want to watch what I want to watch something good. I don't want what you want me to watch. You get I'm not buying what you're selling me. You got something better? Oh, you don't? Well, I'm going somewhere else. I'm like that. I don't settle for one store. I don't know if you do. I don't do that. So they've been using that formula for 30 years of selling us and giving us what they want us to have. Here, guys, you're going to have Brandy and Monica. Why? Shit, everybody else gone. Make sure we got rid of K. Michelle. Made sure we got rid of Carrie Hilson. We got rid of everybody. Blue Cantrell. Shit, we got rid of about 3 different Destiny Child members. Man, we got rid of everybody. That's all we got left. Some of y'all can help out with the names that disappeared. So many names disappeared, I don't remember their ass. Don't talk about R&B. You mean to tell me we had all those R&B singers for 30 years plus, and we don't remember none of them? Honestly, I don't. I might only remember about 10 R&B groups of that. And I'm going to remember the ones they wanted me to remember. Jodeci, Boyz II Men. Nah, we know it's way more other people than that, y'all. Stop. Somehow they all disappeared, didn't they? All right. Can you now see where they measured up to Aaliyah? Can you see it now? Can you see they still look like a little girls to Aaliyah? Aaliyah was over all of them back then, y'all. They know Aaliyah was going to be over all of them for the next 20 years. They knew it. Even though Aaliyah and Brandy started out together. Guess what? Aaliyah played the same role as Monica. They started out together. Their history goes back together. Yes, they do. I don't know what happened to Aaliyah. She was the favorite, and so I don't know what happened. Something happened. I don't know what her and R. Kelly did. You'll clearly see to this day, some R. Kelly and Leah did piss everybody off. Maybe it was that marriage. I don't know. I think when they got married in secret, what we not looking at, maybe that pissed the industry off back then, and we just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll clearly see, ever since, it's like something was different after that. And it's like they always had it out for R. Kelly. But the truth is, they all started out together. They all were family. All of them. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm showing you all this because it's a new day now, y'all. So, being that it's a new day, it's other people. If you don't know about them, that's on you. You, like I say, Stephen A. is with the old. Hey, entertain your fans. But the truth is, like that lady said, Michelle Beadle, all that yelling and screaming, that's cool, Stephen A. That's your gimmick. But, I mean, if you're not into that yelling and screaming shit, you're going to watch bro that be chilling, laid back. And my point is just, that's what it is, y'all. It's just a new day. It has nothing to do with nothing, but it's just new. Let's go. Now, something that happened I forgot to speak about. Coach Eric Spoelstra house burned to the ground. A huge fire tore through the Miami house of Heat coach Spoelstra on Thursday. And the thing that was just weird to me is because, you know, we've been talking about other people's home burnt down. So guess what? Y'all saw the news put out by LeBron, right? LeBron builds a house for Bronny. LeBron is building a home. No, LeBron is trying to distract because he kept hearing people like me and others, mainly me, saying, man, LeBron James' house got burnt down. Yeah, their house got burnt down. They got burnt out of Malibu. I kept saying that. They got mad. Yeah. So to deflect from that house getting burnt down, LeBron tried to, see, this is what I'm going to show you. Now, remember when I was saying, okay, here goes some more proof they control the news. LeBron James made sure you heard about him helping to build his son a house. But LeBron James also made sure you didn't hear about when his house burnt down. Are you getting it now? I told y'all last year was the biggest exposure. When they was able to hide their homes burning, that's how I first learned they control media for real. I was able to see it with my own eyes. So like I said, they be walking around like their house never got burnt to the ground. All of them be still doing it. Because I told you, that was the sign of their kingdom being over. When DMC told you to burn my kingdom, you must use fire. How you a rap head, but you didn't get. His house got burnt by fire. That $200 million mansion. LeBron James' house got burnt by fire. Now, LeBron James used to play for the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat coach house caught on fire. And you know the Miami Heat logo is fire. That's why I say it be some weird stuff happening. Both two things they got in common. They won a championship together on the same team, and both of their houses burnt down. We've been telling them this whole year been a year to cover up. This whole year been a year of the assimilation game of everything is okay here. Meanwhile, they've been working to cover this media shit up. Another thing is they know majority of people are asleep and everybody else don't care. So look, Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra speaks out for first time since his home burnt to the ground. So just showing y'all weird stuff been happening. Weird stuff been happening. Exactly, King Nimrod. What happened to Donnell Jones? That's right. He could sing. People like him. Yeah, you're going to see everybody going, man. Everybody didn't play their game. They kept Neo around because they control him. All right, so his house burnt to the ground. And you seeing people catching hell. Oh, yeah, also, I forgot to post it. Once again, shout out to Media Takeout, man. Y'all know I was talking about Shannon yesterday. Why they showed the lady, the girl that Shannon Sharp made a payout to, why yesterday she was flexing her mansion. Why she was going live showing the mansion and land that she bought with his money. So once again, like I said, I don't know why Shannon Sharp showing his face. He is the first person in the world to give somebody generational wealth. So I'm not playing. The truth is he should be in a Guinness Book of World Records for being the first man of kindness to give generational wealth away after he made it. He did it, y'all. The Shannon Sharp, the Sharp family no longer has generational wealth. They straight, but they ain't got generational wealth. He gave that away. And mind you, she's showing her farmland. Mind you, she ain't just showing in the crib. She's showing the crib, the pool, and the land. I said, wow. And he's still showing his face on YouTube, y'all. This is sad. But I know Shannon in the contract, because when his ass got fired, he got down with Colin Cowherd. Yes, he did. I know you in the check. You in the contract, Shannon. You can front all you want, bro. You be working. The thing is this. You gave a woman generational wealth and you still be talking about other people. You have the audacity to still comment on other people. No sports player you speak on you better not never say nothing negative about nobody, period. You better big up everybody you talk about. You the last one to be talking about anybody, bro. I don't care what it is. All right? This fool gave away generation. So you see that, y'all? This is another reason why y'all damn stupid. I'm talking about you racist idiots. You keep talking about the black community. You got proof Shannon Sharp ain't get a black community. Nothing. You got the proof on that. He had money he could have gave to the black community, but he gave it to another community. And you still watching Shannon. You know why? All the money Shannon gave to her, he gonna make it back off you. That's why. Because only you, the dumbass, still watch him. No, man. Atlanta ain't got no stamps. This man been claiming Atlanta. He ain't do shit for Atlanta. No, he can't. He barely better do for himself. No, man. I heard Shannon talking a lot of shit before this happened. And I knew it was going to happen to him. Thing is, right? He brought it all on himself. This woman is flexing with his goddamn payouts. Man, that shit is a damn disgrace. If I was your child, I would have slapped the shit out your ass, daddy. I would have slapped the shit out your ass, all right? maxb home, y'all. Dognificent. Now, I didn't know what he did after he got out of prison, but I know a little something about this rap game, and I know a little something about these New York rapper thugs. I know a lot now after Diddy trial. But I thought it was strange when they showed a lot of bros picking them up, like Fresh Montana. For one, Fresh Montana career is over, Max. And the more you stay with French, the more your career is going to be over because you ain't even started back up yet. Then for two, Max, the rap game is dead. So if you want to drop some music, you need to be in that booth, and I need to hear some music before Friday. If you don't drop no hit song by Friday, Max, you're going to be an internet joke. Tell you right now, bro, you're going to be an internet clown if you don't drop no hot music by Friday. We need it for the weekend. Now, I supported maxb before he went in. That's big of Val. But I'm not stupid, bro. That was a long time ago. maxb been in prison for 16 years. Fool, that's 4 election terms. Fool, he been in jail long enough for me to get a doctor's degree. My point is this. That ain't the same maxb no more. How we know that? Well, ladies and gentlemen of hip-hop, the only way we gonna know if this still maxb is when we hear that music. Get it? But the thing that shot me with Big Avell, he got out, but he went to the Jets game after that. Same thing Meek Mill did. Meek Mill gets out, go to the Sixers game. Meek Mill got out, no woman there. maxb get out, no woman there. And I say, bros get locked up. That don't happen like that. No woman around? Bro, first thing I'm doing, bro, you watching a football game, The first thing you do, come home, watch a football game, and men bending down playing tackle, you ain't really having your mind when you come home, that woman gonna be waiting for you. I'm gonna leave that part, I'm just gonna leave it all alone, y'all. All right? Because they ain't saying that he went to the game to see shedeursanders. And it's not about what I'm saying. I'm talking about how the article was even written. Let's go. Told you the prank on hip hop. Thugnificent is for real. See maxb? See the chain? Now look at Thugnificent chain. It's for real. You're gonna be Thugnificent in this game, bro. maxb was locked up for 16 years. Look what they said. In the first place he went was Browns Jets game to check out Shedeur. Didn't I tell you the Browns was NFL prison? Soon as he get out of prison, he go to the NFL prison. Right here. So you seeing how, I'm telling y'all, I was just giving y'all the replay on how the article was presented. They presented it like that. This man did 16 years, and the first thing he did was go to a Jets game to see Shedeur. Right here. And the first place he went was Browns Jets game. Now, this is the other part of it. Because I ain't want to pay attention to this shit. This man is giving fashion advice fresh out of prison with a pocketbook. I've never saw this shit. So I'm only talking about I never saw it. He's giving fashion advice fresh out of prison. So, bro, I've been out here in the world. You've been gone 16 years, and you're going to give me fashion advice. And you got a pocketbook on. I don't even wear those. All right, that's one. You can get a pass on that. I know you want me to think because it's Louis. I get it. All right, you got that. But, bro, you fresh out of prison. You come fresh out of prison with a pocketbook and go to the Jets game. Okay, I get it. All right, whatever. That's all I'm saying. Bro, you giving fashion advice. And they said the first thing he was giving fashion advice about was his drawers. maxb also gave a sideline interview to the People Gallery where he described his fit and offered fashion advice and revealed his favorite movie. But when he gave his fashion advice, he said, first, I want to start with the drawers. You know what I'm saying? My drawers. I said, bro, that's what rap is now. I've never heard a man come out of penitentiary trying to give me advice about dressing when his ass ain't wearing no clothes. His ass been in uniform for 16 years. He gonna tell me about fashion with a pocketbook and his hair dead. No, this how you. I know why you. I know why you came home early, Max. We're gonna leave that alone. Just give us some music, bro. You don't do that, Max. All right. Now let's go. Also, Max, don't forget, this is the plan when you're in New York. It ain't about you home. It's about you not going back to jail. It's a lot of people going to be around you, Max, want you to go back to jail. Also, don't forget this too, Max. Don't forget French and Jimmy been squashing shit. Don't think that French and Jimmy and Cam and the rest of them ain't hating on you right now. That's why I said your truth is in the booth. What's going to separate you from your class and your era, you have to hit the booth. Hey, Max, did you know you actually could save hip-hop right now? If you hit the booth and you do some work, you might can actually do something, Max. But if you don't, you will be in a category and you will be worse than them because they're going to use you for all your clout. You're going to get used for all your trending topics. Then they're going to turn on you in the end. They're going to call you a clown. Another thing, Max, they love to play the snitching game. So, Max, if they start trying to say you a snitch because you came home early, don't be surprised, bro. You better hit that booth. But I'm going to tell you what you already fucked up already, Max, because you came home to them fucking rappers. That's where you messed up at, bro. So I already know what's up with you. You did the same thing BG did, same thing Remy did. Y'all do bids and come back home to the same punks that put you in prison. Let's go. maxb hugs Method Man on Jet sideline hours after prison. So Max didn't go home. He didn't go home. The Method Man got his hand on that man's arm. I don't know. But I know one thing, man. Max is never leaving New York. He's a prisoner in New York State. His ass ain't going nowhere. He better hit that booth. Other than that, I'm not stupid, y'all. This man been gone 16 years. Do you know how much equipment changed since then? Family, do you know how much equipment changed? maxb don't even know how to ride a train. Max B don't know a lot of shit. Max B, he got time to get right. All right? But you're going to see all those men up on his ass trying to get that clout. They're going to use it for his clout and then watch what happens after that. All right? But I've never seen a man. No, this is the new thug. All right? Thugnificent. Before bro fresh out of prison, I need some sneakers. Straight first thing first on sneakers, bro. I need some jeans. No, now they get out pocketbook, purse. First thing first, pocketbook, purse. Ain't Pharrell down with Louis Vuitton? Louis Vuitton. No, Max, they gave you that fucking outfit, bro. You ain't gonna fool me. Max, let me find out when you got out of prison, they had your outfits ready. I'm not stupid, bro. Let me find out, Max. The men brought your outfit ready. Let me find out. It was a man that picked out that outfit, had it ready for you. You came home, Max, because no girl picked you up. So your girl didn't bring you no clothes, bro. Let me find out a man picked that outfit up, had it nice and neatly packed, and when Max got out, his outfit was ready. Oh, my fucking God. Yeah, I know that's what happened, right? I told you they was going to tell them themselves this internet going to destroy them, y'all. He never went home, which means he didn't get no coochie. That was not on his mind. You know damn well that football game, they smack each other on the ass, being a three-point stand. Don't mean it's fruity. I play football. When you play football, that shit don't mean fruity, all right? But the point is this. This fool had, you got to prove he didn't have a woman on his mind at all. Sorry. No. You got the proof now, y'all? All right. Somebody brought him that damn outfit. It was waiting for him when he came. Somebody picked it out. That shit was ready when he came. He jumped. That means he changed clothes in the car, y'all, went straight to the Jets game. Come on, bro. All right, we're going to leave that alone, man. I don't want to hurt nobody feel it because the bros love Max. I used to love Max. That's back in the day, man. Max, he ain't a rap, mean it, as a rapper, man. No, if I don't hear no raps, I'm sorry, man. Jokes must be unleashed. So, when Max come out of prison, all right, he looking happy as hell, like Pharrell. Happy, he's happy as a motherfucker. He's around corny-ass French that's already washed up. Max! French was on the news, man. He was in the news for putting a girl on the table, eating sushi off her. What's wrong with you, Max? You ain't supposed to deal with him. And on top of that, Max, French ain't dropped no songs since you first went to prison, bro. When you went to prison, French got about 3 years after that. After that, he was done. Guess what, Max? As long as you've been in prison, that's how long French Montana been in hip-hop prison. He ain't have a hit in over 10 years, fool. No, Max, they trying to get you back in that booth for a hit. He mad Drake didn't do no features. He said, Drake, see, I got my Drake back. I got my Drake back. Why? It would have never been no French if it wasn't for goddamn Max, because French never could fucking rap. Never. So, Max, they're ready to pimp your ass, bro. They ready to pimp you, bro. No. Know why you thugnificent, bro? Because you supposed to came home like Pop. You supposed to hit that booth, and you supposed to have a bald head, nigga. You supposed to came with a bald head like Pop, hit that booth. You kept saying you were Big Vel, you Biggie and Pop. I don't see no bald head, bro. Biggie ain't look like that, and Pop ain't look like that. You supposed to have a bald head, man. Then hit that booth, then drop them hits, then grow your dreads out after that. You ain't do that, Max. And all I want to know is, Max, how the hell you get your goddamn hair done in jail, bro? That's all I want to know. Because y'all making me think they got some new shit in. They got some new shit in there. All right, now let's just go, man, because I ain't trying to talk about this rap shit. I'm just saying, man, I've never saw this in my life, y'all. When I was a young man, I knew people got out of prison. They were big, muscular. They were scary looking. They looked like they was criminals still. All I know is now the prison is really reforming these brothers, and I'm proud of that. The prison is really doing good reform work. That's right there. Hard on rapper Max B, released after 60 years. You mean to tell me the women are free looking harder and the men going to jail looking softer? What's up, Sister T? What the fuck going on out here, man? I never saw this, man. I don't know. How the hell do you go to jail and look nicer? You mean to tell me when they used to go to family, you could be a fucking nerd, a cornball. You went to prison, you come looking scary. You mean to tell me they go to prison now, and the longer they stay, the more they look nice when they come home? They're more friendlier? Yup. See that? That's like a nice school picture. That ain't a prison picture. That's like a picture you take in 3rd grade, man. Stop it, man. What are they doing to these fucking prisons and these people, man? Y'all saw Pooh Shiesty come home? Now, I told you, the thing is, when they come home, they can't rap no more. Did BG drop an album yet? No, they can't rap. I don't know what they're doing to them. I think they put them on meds, and I think they turn them into little kids. I don't know what the fuck they doing to them, y'all. This man, look, ladies, that's what I say. I'm not trying to go there. All right, ladies. Bro, you got sisters. You gonna tell me when we went to school, that's not how they haze look in school? 3rd grade, 4th grade, and just barrettes on it? Okay, so you got the proof. You going as a thug. When you in there, you got to get your hair nice and neat. So you got to get cleaned up. Then you come home. Thugnificent. The story of Thugnificent was about the thug that got his way. He changed his ways. And that, he was rough. He was a thug. But after he got groomed, he became a nice man. Thugnificent. You see the chain? All right. The Thugnificent chain. See it? Thugnificent. maxb. Thugnificent. He's home, man. Celebration. Now, told you Boondocks wrote the whole story to the rap game, man. See, Thugnificent was tough, but in the end, he ended up with a purse. I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Hip-hop is going to get dragged because that's just what hip-hop is. Snoop Dogg is getting kicked off The Voice, all right? That's next. New Year's show canceled. He's getting kicked off The Voice, y'all. Just know that part. Now, the funeral was over the weekend, the other day. Now, the question is this. When this show comes to y'all city, are you going to go watch it? No, y'all. I think this was just an event they threw in L.A. to have an excuse to come out. So you got to remember, these celebrities be in the house a lot. They don't do shit. So if they don't throw no events, they have nothing to do. So being that Jay-Z and them couldn't throw no Rock Nation brunch because of Diddy, and Diddy, no more Diddy parties, I think they threw this fake-ass concert just so they can hang out for a little while. And I also think they wanted to spy Rihanna. Why? Because the real news of this concert, I'm not lying to y'all, was everybody else that was there. That's what made it funny. I only know about this concert because they were talking about how Jay-Z and Beyonce was there, and then they were talking about how Rihanna was there, but it was never about them two. I'm like, yo, let me find out they threw this event just to stay relevant. Because it was an LA event. So I know it was just for them. You mean to tell me it was a government shutdown? The government, the EBT people, a lot of people ain't getting no money and they was throwing concerts. You mean to tell me they won't go to Houston or New York? They ain't trying to bring out no food. They ain't been giving no donations and they throwing concerts. Wow. They ain't giving no food drives in Atlanta or nothing. Wow. Because they think y'all stupid. Y'all just want music. Meanwhile, America still loves Beyonce. That's a lie. No, you mean they people still love them. Their people still love them. But these newcomers just beat their popularity. Because they're not popular no more. They make their own fucking news up, y'all. It's the truth. Beyonce and Jay-Z have an undeniable popularity amongst fans. They own fans. That's about it. As they're beloved for their music and relationship. See, y'all love them for their music and their relationship. Told you guys, their relationship is part of the gimmick. Which one do you love? Now, let's bring it up to 2025. Let's see who's in reality, who's delusional. Let's see who's real. Fuck it. Do you love Jay-Z for his music still? Do you love Beyonce for her music still? Or do you love them because you love them as a couple? Which one is it? Do you love them as a couple because you don't have a couple? Do you love them as a couple because you've never been in a relationship? Or do you love their couple because yours always failed? Which one is it? Or do you just honestly, I like Jay-Z's music, I like Beyonce music, and I like them as a couple? Which one is it? No. They sold you that couple gimmick shit, and they're going to keep selling it because Jay-Z can't live without her. Beyonce don't need no damn couple. That's what it's all about. The whole science of the couple is, without the couple, Jay-Z would have been finished. That's the whole science of the couple. It's very simple, y'all. All right? They've been lost their influence. Know what happened? Jay-Z helped to ruin Beyonce's influence. Because you ain't looking at, he latched onto her ass like a goddamn vice grip. He locked on her ass like a pit bull soon as Diddy got in trouble for smacking Cassie. No, he locked on her ass right after he got eaten by Nas. And he been latched on to her ever since. No, Jay-Z is the first human fucking ankle monitor. We got to switch it up. You know how back in the days, old head called the wife the ball and chain? Yeah, I got the old ball and chain with me, man. No, that's different. Now it's different. It's the man, he the bitch. The man is the ankle monitor. So, lady, you better say, yeah, I got the ankle monitor on today. That means I got my husband with me. That's him. All right? The nigga's an ankle monitor. Don't you see he's in all black? The nigga's Beyonce's ankle monitor. Here's the proof. Am I lying, y'all? Now look at it like that. Why? You ain't never in your life seen Beyonce without that man. You ain't, not in 30 years. Hell no, she ain't going. Now, see, that's what I'm trying to, y'all don't get it. See, Beyonce was supposed to go by herself, y'all. She was supposed to go by herself and be with the girls. That's the truth, man. He went as a goddamn old man, cop blocking pervert, man. That's him. He's a hater. That nigga's a straight hater. You got the proof now, y'all. Y'all know this. Why? Because her homegirl, Kelly, was performing. Beyonce was supposed to go by herself with the kids, man. And Tina. That's it. Man, this fool went to show his face to make it look like he good. Because he know Mia is on a rampage talking about how she made him get, she tried to make her, you know, he tried to make her get breast implants. He being promoted as an abusive man. Fool. You are a goddamn ankle monitor. Now, this ain't about Beyonce. It's about you now. When you gonna let that woman free? Mister. Let her play. Hey, y'all. Jay-Z is Mr. from Color Purple. I hope y'all know that. That's who he is. That nigga's Mr. Fixing to shave Mr. That's Jay-Z, man. She can't leave, man. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Y'all know this was ladies' night. But for Beyonce, ain't no such thing as ladies' night. She can't hang with them like that without him there, man. He also is her chaperone, and he a goddamn father. Y'all forget he a father too, man. You forgot? Once Mr. No stepped down, he became her father, man. Now, for real, y'all got to stop this bullshit, man. This man, when he got a hostage, y'all, what if we was watching the realest human trafficking ever in our life, man? What if, no, man, that man insecure. He didn't want, man. I said, beyond, if you know, I said her whole era, she was never amongst her peers like that. But I didn't think in the last day, it was going to still happen. She can't go nowhere without him, man. Now, you seen him without her? No, man, this was ladies' night. This fool was hating, man. Mind you, he damn near, he older than all of them. He ain't supposed to even be with them, man. So, look. He knew Rihanna going to be there. No, it was supposed to have been Beyonce, Rihanna, Brandy, and the rest. That was supposed to have been a straight ladies' night. But I told you, he's a black cloud. You even see, you even know Beyonce tried to be bright. She tried to be bright. It's he the black cloud, man. It's him. See, she got on bright colors. He the damn dark cloud. Know why she doing that? She's ashamed of her goddamn husband. That's why. I know what Beyonce be doing. She tried to sneak him without his ass. That's what it was, y'all. He won't leave her alone. So when she said she was going to the concert, he said he want to go. She was trying, look, let me show you Kelly, man. You're going to see, right? Kelly and Beyonce came in first. They were trying to come in without his ass. See? She only had on that hat because she was ashamed she was with this dude, man. He ain't cool no more to be with. He ain't got the hits on the radio no more. And he 57. I think once Beyonce seen Jay-Z using Just for Men, she don't respect him like that no more. Nah. Now, look. It was supposed to be ladies' night, but the goddamn ankle monitor came with him. Tell the truth. That nigga started looking like an ankle monitor more and more, right? No, they used to call a woman a ball and chain. Now, a lot of these men, they fucking ankle monitors, lady. He ain't letting your ass go. He ain't going, you get what I'm saying, lady? He don't want you to do shit. He don't want you to go to work. He don't want you to do nothing. He just wants you to do it. You know what I'm saying? I told you a lot of y'all prisoners. No, that's Beyonce is silly. She really silly. And he missed her. No, I'm not playing with you. He just get on top of me and do his business. No, wherever she go, he want to try to do his business. All right. Meanwhile, you see the funeral on your own. See, I'm not playing. You will see they all got on all black. Y'all know goddamn well this looked like an after party after the funeral when Negroes getting drunk, eating chicken. And that's how it looked like. See, that's you're looking at the back of Brandy. You see, dark as hell, because they dark people, meaning they're depressed. The game is over, and they're not going to convince me they're having fun, because they're not. They are very sad. Now, I'm not fucking playing with y'all. I got to stop using these curse words, but I think Queen Latifah did something to Brandy when she was young. I think Queen Latifah didn't want to show her face, y'all. I think she was ashamed of herself. She had to dress up like Allen Iverson. She got to still play the role of Cleo. And Queen Latifah is damn near 65 years old. But I told you in rap, you're going to be like that to the day you die. Now, that video, I just want to be down. I know Brandy was around a lot of perverts, young. Queen Latifah's in the video. Just look at their ass. If you watch that shit again, you're going to see, man, that shit disgusting. Meaning, I just think of Queen Latifah grown ass hanging around Brandy, and I assume you did something to her, man. So, I also think Queen Latifah was ashamed of herself. And you'll see it clear as day. Queen Latifah was not happy, y'all. She was being fake. Queen Latifah, did you do something to Brandy when she was 14? You did something. Now, why am I saying that? Because it would be funny as hell the day we see the first woman go down in the Me Too movement. Then after that, we want to see the first trans go down in the Me Too movement. We seen enough men go down. I want to see a woman go down. Why? Because women abuse too. A lot of women are abusers. Yes, they are. Do you know a lot of women have turned women out as young? That's what Queen Latifah and them do. I'm going to give you another clue. When Diddy said Missy was his sister, he meant a lot by that. You don't believe that? Well, just think of this. You're going to get it clear. You're going to see Missy Elliott don't show her face no matter what. Why? When you talk about Missy Elliott, right? Now you're going back to Biggie. You're going back to Aaliyah. Get it? And you're going to get into a lot of parties. Missy know what she did. All the ones that know what the fuck they did and saw, they make sure they stay away, and they damn sure stay off platforms. You ain't getting no interview. All right? How many interviews Missy Elliott give you in 30 years? The ones that here know you was seen, they don't give you no real interviews, y'all. They stay off that mic. But Queen Latifah, y'all, she's another one, to be honest with you. She was Remy Ma before Remy Ma. It's a reason why her ass got robbed for that BMW. Queen Latifah did a lot of dirt in the beginning. Get it? She did a lot of flipping, if you get what I mean. That's right. Y'all didn't get what hip-hop always was, right? Toy was always in our face. Queen Latifah, the brat. Who Queen Latifah be around? Who the brat always be around? Diddy and them. Who Missy Elliott always be around? Diddy and them. You don't get the stories of Geppetto, because while all this going down, Brandy young ass around, Monica young ass around, Crisscross young ass around, and they all party together. Are you getting it now? That's what hip-hop always was. So the jokes about all the pedo jokes on hip-hop, I told you, it go back to the early days. R. Kelly and Leah. What the joke was, they were telling us, guys, you were raised in this Geppetto shit. And why people like me and others don't get it, because we were young. And that's when I told y'all, I figured it out. We were the prey, and they were the predators. Our era was the era being preyed upon. That's what you're witnessing to today. I told you, Jay-Z is from the era of the predators. That's why Diddy was in trouble. You're going to see their generation preyed on every generation younger than them. also exposed in the Diddy trial that y'all didn't get. Never accused of nobody their age, never accused of abusing nobody older than them. Everybody they accused of abusing somehow is a decade or two younger. That's the part y'all not getting. When Jay-Z met them, this fool was damn near 30. Sean said what? He was with Brandy. Mace was with Brandy. Don't it sound to me like Mace was a pass around and average the records? All right then. Y'all ain't looking at Brandy was young. Why them old ass rappers kept messing with Brandy? Brandy also had the clout, so that was branding. They were brand off of her because she had the clout. What you got to remember is Brandy had more status than all the rappers, for real, because she had the pop clientele. So being that she had the pop clientele, I told you, the rappers always knew that. You get with an R&B chick, you get the clout. Some kind of way. You get the woman fans. They always knew that. That's why I say, now that we've been around for a while, it's the end of an era. You should be able to see all these things clear. Brandy and Monica is your proof that every artist they wanted to shine was controlled, will always have a job, always have a check. And you also have to get the main thing. You can clearly see now it was never all about talent, which means this is also part of y'all therapy that tried to get in the game. A lot of people that got talent, this is something I had to learn too, y'all. What tricked everybody was they made us start chasing the money. So once you couldn't get your industry fulfillment, you forgot how to be an artist or you stopped being an artist. That's what I did. When I said F all this shit a long time ago, I stopped everything. Equipment, I ain't want it. I'm talking about I ain't even pawn it. I just left it. Everything. I regretted it later, but that's just where I was at. They wanted us, okay, you a singer, sing your ass off. The industry was playing, so when it's finished, you don't even want to sing no more. Told you that's what the industry do to you. That's the plan of it. You got natural talent, but it's still set up. You ain't get this deal. You going to put all into it. It's designed to disappoint you. You ain't even want to sing no more. So I told you it's going to flip you one way or another. That's why I'm trying to tell you what maxb. You only going to know if maxb's still a rapper if his ass still rap. Because this game breaks you guys. Once it break you, you're going to do what they want you to do. How you know that? All these years went by. How many albums Monica made? Now let's deal in reality. How many albums she made, y'all? How many hit record albums did she make? Okay, you got your clue. They was all out before who? Before who? They was out before who, y'all? Rihanna, right? Well, why is Rihanna way past them? Because she worked, right? Well, why they didn't work? Because they played their role. That's why. It's not that they didn't work. They had to play their role. You know, the truth is, they wasn't never going to let them be big. That's the honest to God truth. That's why they stayed in their role. Can't rise above the queen. If they say that's going to be the queen, that's it. Now, you see why Sierra got Russell, Wilson. You're going to see Sierra ain't want to do music no more. You're going to see nobody want to really do music no more. All right? You're going to see every rapper that been around Jay-Z, every rapper that was on Def Jam, somehow they don't want to rap no more. Did you get it? That's how it works. Y'all didn't get it backwards. How the hell is he the greatest rapper of all time? When you're around him, he don't make you want to rap. He make you want to stop rapping. LeBron James make you don't want to play basketball no more. What's wrong with y'all? All right? They wanted everybody blackballed. So in the end, they be the only fans watching the only concert that they want to see. That's what they did, y'all. Got it clear now? You have now witnessed the delusions of the industry where you blackball everybody. If everybody's not your friend, you don't want nobody else to win. So 30 years later, y'all can all smile in each other's face and accept the fact that all y'all careers over, and y'all also can salute each other. Y'all can salute each other because y'all all did a good job at keeping everybody else out the game. See? So that's why I say they all going to sink on the Titanic together because that's how it was meant to be. Being that they kept the game to themselves, they're going to all sink together. And that's it. Even Snoop Dogg, he about to get kicked off The Voice. So when I was telling y'all, the truth is they have all lost their pop fan base. They will not make no more money. They will always be loved amongst their community. They will always make money amongst their community because that is all they have left. And they are part of people's life now. So I'm saying just what it is. But as far as other than that, I told you, they are no longer role models to look up to. As this article drops, America still loves Beyonce and Jay-Z, but these newcomers just beat their popularity. So you want to know who's really more popular than her, popular than them as a couple? Go look it up. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Ariana Grande. I think it's her and her man. One of the, I don't want to be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, it's Ariana Grande, her man. I want to say Selena Gomez, but it's not. It's Ariana Grande, her man. Meaning, I just want y'all to see. But we already knew that because I'm the one that already told you. In reality, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna's more favorite than them. But like I said, it's only because they're older. And on top of that, it's because they got accused of their Diddy affiliations. They was never going to escape that. The public in the world looks at them as they are Diddy's best friend, family members. That's how the world look at them. I don't look at them like that. Everybody don't. Meaning, I know they're not family like that, but I know they got a long history. But everybody else look at them like they just like Diddy. That's their problem. The truth is, guess what? People do love Brandy and Monica more than Beyonce. That's the honest to God truth. People do love them more. They love, let's be honest, y'all. People love these two more than Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. It's just the truth. All right? That's the honest to God truth. They are more favorite. So this is what I always try to explain to people. You was given a game based on money, influence. It has nothing to do with who makes the best music and who's the most likable. You got people that's like more than Beyonce, but they don't got more money. You got people that got better voices, but people don't like them. You know what I'm saying? You got people with a lot of money, but they can't sing for real. No, they all got their own shit, but it's never been based on who you like. Because whoever they want to win and they want you to like, that's who the money going behind. All right? And you will see they never wanted Monica at the top neither. You'll see that clear as day. So Monica just play her role, y'all. She just stay humble. All right? I told you the smart ones know. The smart ones know how to play the game. They already know. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just going to do what I do and go home. That's it. It's the ones that want the fame, y'all. The ones that always want the camera. The ones that always do what they told. The ones that's turned out. The ones that can't say no. Those are the ones in this game that do be bad. That get ended. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that end up real messed up. You're going to see even Monica still got an integrity. She still got something. Get it? All right. What else about Monica? Whenever you see her, she ain't going to look like no hoe and no thought. She ain't always let you see that ass. She never portrayed herself as a freak her whole career. See what I'm saying? So I told you, everybody got their role. And the truth is, y'all era, this is now your Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. That's it. All right? You also have the proof. Your era did not produce no Whitney Houstons. They did not produce no top-notch singers that still sing. They even made Jennifer Hudson don't want to sing no more. Get it? They made Fantasia don't want to sing no more. We can keep going, y'all. Everybody you know that can sing somehow ain't want to sing no more. Are you getting it? All right. Everybody you knew could sing for a fact. Somehow they ass is not around no more. But they still are. Why? They were so fucking dumb, y'all. They blackballed everybody in the game till they the only ones left. So being that they blackballed everybody, a lot of us fans, we got upset. And now they gotta also be the fans too. So now you get it? Not only are Beyonce and Jay-Z a power couple, they're also fans. I'm not just the owner, I'm also a client. That's them. Niggas, the owner, the CEO. Look, y'all, now let me show you fucking delusion of Jay-Z. Let me show you how rap make you delusional, man, on how much money you got. Tell Jay-Z this one. I'm down with the concert people. Let's say I'm Live Nation. You know what? I want to throw a concert next week. I'm gonna throw the concert. Who I want to see? Now who hot? Now who the best? I want to see Monica and Brandy. Put them on the stage. Do my concert. Now guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up like I ain't know nothing about. I'm gonna pull up and then make sure I got my photography crew there. And they gonna film me and my wife pull up. And they gonna film us stand there. Meanwhile, I do the whole shit. You see how loony people are? That's some loon ball shit if that's what happened. Why? You know damn well you ain't see them at nobody concert or how long? How long? How long? When you ever saw them support somebody else? When you ever saw a picture at a concert like that, they went to support Kelly Rowland. Do that shit look staged or what? All right then, y'all. Let's just leave it at that. On that note, we're going to keep this episode good. We're going to check out early. I want y'all all to enjoy y'all day. I want y'all to see. Don't you feel the aura? I want y'all to understand. My people that know energy. Don't you feel like an aura of darkness, oldness? You know, you might have got your ass beat when they were out. When you were young, they might make you remember when you used to get your ass whipped. See, these old artists are also old trauma. They might make you think about your old marriage or some shit. Man, I remember I used to always play that song when I first got married. I don't want to hear that song no more. See what I'm saying? That's how it be, y'all. They're fucking traumatizing. On that note, the number one thing with Brandy and Monica, they came in this game as teenagers, and one thing you better get clear to your head. You will never, ever, ever know their story. You will never know their story. Get it? What's that? How they got that deal. You never know that part. And you always going to see something about all of them. Their parents always stayed the hell off that camera. Get it? All right, then. All of the R. Kelly stories, all of the so-called minor activity that is judged upon hip-hop, it all goes back to the 90s, y'all. That's where it goes back to. And a lot of them that was raised and are grown as hell now, most of them, put it like this, allegedly most of them were dealt with young. You just think of Bow Wow. All right? They're all together. Bow Wow, Brandy, Ray J. You see, those are the kids that were always around. They always had kids around. It's just that you look at these kids as celebrities. No, they were showing you Hollywood is a system of grown motherfuckers and kids that hang together. And what they do, that's what they do. Meanwhile, they're not going to tell you that. On that note, we're going to get out of here. When the show comes to your city, make sure you check it out. Oh, yeah, don't forget, this also is showing you who they are, as well as the industry characters. The industry own their ass. To this day, all you got to do is know who first signed them as teenagers, and you will know who still own their ass. See that jacket? It means they're on lockdown. It also means they're psycho loony. But that means lockdown. That's why you're going to see they'll never be happy, y'all. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. We out. One. That's what they are, straight jackets, which represent lockdown, prison. Straight jacket also represent loony, psycho. The narrative is what? Those women are psycho. Those women are loony. On West, no woman, them women crazy. That's what that means. And they also know a lot of crazy women gonna go see that show. All the crazy women raised on that behavior, breaking car windows. That's my man. That's my band. That's cool. That's who's gonna go to the show. They know that. Told y'all, man, music is for y'all. Music for a lot of people, music is psychological, man. They know the audience they gonna draw. They know the crowd they trying to get. They know what's up. They know real woman that got stuff going on. They got other stuff to do. Like I say, you also would know too because it's not a mixed crowd. See, if it was a show with new and old, then that's the real show. Nah, that was no real show. There was some shit thrown together, man. They don't got SZA there because they don't want SZA to outshine them. They know SZA's more favorite. She is. They just want something new. The new people love SZA. They love Mariah the Scientist, shit, stuff like that. They like the new people. We out. You see Jay-Z dark ass on the wall, right? See that, right? The deception and depression, man. You see that his picture on the wall. See that black and white dark ass picture? Yeah, man. That's how you're gonna be around them. You're gonna be depressed.